Alright. Let me go and unmute the command behind you. Alright. So, tell me a little bit about the community we're in. First, would you like to mention the community that we're in?
So, this is the Grand Army of the Republic 2.0. Our first one had, well, it was a bit iffy. So we had to build back up from its ashes. And we're doing pretty great so far. It's going really well.
Tell me a little bit about you and your position here in the GAR.
I am Clone Commander Blitz of the 418th Rank Corps Battalion in the Grand Army of the Republic 2.0. I am the fourth in command of the entire 418th, along with Commander Colt, Commander Hammer, and Commander Havoc.
What exactly does the 418th Rank Corps Battalion do in the GAR?
So the 418th, we're not commonly seen around here as we're having a bit of issues with our numbers, but we're getting them up soon. But the main thing we do around here, we're mostly a battalion of ARF troopers with a little bit of ARCs here and there.
What are some things around the community in the GAR that might get interest from some viewers?
Well, if you like to be in character and roleplay as much as we do, then you can come down to one of the public instances of the Venator, and guaranteed, if it's populated, we're going to have a bunch of guys in the armory all around the Venator, and who knows, you might even see me around here.
What are the hours like for the roleplay?
The hours aren't too long. We host on duties nearly every day, and they're always just come and go. If you want to stay around and guard and be a crucial part of this republic, then you can stay here. But if you have somewhere else to be, or you don't have enough time, then you may go. We don't force you to stay here.
You said you were a commander. Is that rank given by request or earned?
In my case, I had to put in a resume for Commander Blitz, but mainly for the server, the higher ranks are earned throughout your dedication, your skill, the time that you put into this server, and just well-rounded other things that you may do around here.
Okay, so the GAR has a full ranking system, a rank hierarchy, as you would say.
We do. We have the Overseers, which would be, at this current moment in time, Shadow Phantom X, who is the Overseer, the main one. And then we have the Overseers Advisory, which consists of Marshal Commander Rex and the Special Forces Director Fallerin.
Hold on, I forgot a question I was gonna ask. My mind went a little blank on questions to ask. With the ranking system, how would you go about gaining in ranks? Like, is there something that you have to do, or is it just based on the amount of time you've been in?
Well, with most places, we don't really give promotions out freely. As I said before, they're earned, so you may get promoted for fending off a raid. You might be promoted for doing very well in a combat event. Varying different things, but we don't try to hand them out too often because we really want to give our troopers here the feeling of earning their rank.
Is this server only ARC troopers, or are there other types of battalions and units?
So, yes, we do have ARC troopers, which I mainly train, but I get help from the other ARC trooper commanders, as said before. But we have all of the other battalions, 501st, CG, 327th, a bunch of other things. Some are shut down since we have a bit of a problem, but we're working out the kinks as much as we can and as fast as we can. We also have some Jedi, and we also implement ARC troopers into different battalions.
What are your opinions on the Jedi? As a clone trooper, I'm sure it must be a controversial topic.
To me, that is a good question. But to me, the Jedi, as much as we don't see them around, I know they do good, or at least they try to. I personally know the Padawan of the 104th Wolfpack does come around quite a bit, and they do a lot of good work when they're here.
And the Jedi, do they have a proper ranking system, or is it just kind of like you're a Jedi now?
As far as I'm aware, there is the normal ranking system of Youngling, Padawan, Knight, and Master, and so on.
All right. Um, how do you go about becoming a Jedi in the Grand Army of the Republic?
Well, if you want to become a Jedi, I believe you have to be a certain rank, but I'm not entirely sure, as the Jedi aren't currently up and running for everybody. But so far at this moment, you would have to speak to the Grand Master of the Order, Waviest, about joining the Jedi Order.
Uh, I've been getting a lot of conversation about Wavius lately. What are your opinions on him?
Well, I haven't really seen him much, even when he was in power. He always tried to keep things in. He always tried to keep things calm. He always had a steady head when he was trying to do things. And he did do his job pretty well.
All right. I'm trying to think of more questions. I want to see if my I'm lagging a little bit. I want to see if my chat can come up with some good questions for maybe a part 2 to this episode. So chat, if you've got any
Possibly.
good questions, put it down in the comments and we'll definitely ask some of those questions for the part 2. Does anybody else here? Oh, they walked away. I was gonna ask if anybody else wanted to have any questions or have any stuff they wanted to ask. Hmm. Trying to think of some good questions that might be engaging for the community. Oh, are there any age restrictions or age requirements in order to join?
Certain battalions, no. To my knowledge, there is not. But to be able to come around and interact with the server and all of our other troopers and commanders and such, you do have to adhere to the terms of service of Discord and VR chat, which is you have to be 13 or older.
Eh, Um, I'm guessing that applies for the Jedi as well. As you said, no battalions have different age requirements. Um, how friendly is your community here towards members of younger ages?
The way I personally train is even if I'm a commander and I train most of the troopers here, I take a more nurturing approach. I teach them what needs to be done, and I will continue to work with them until they do it how they're shown to. And I try not to be angry with them, and most of the time I'm not. But eventually, when they do pass through my trainings and others, and they go on to improve and even become commanders like I am, it makes trainers like us really proud to know that we helped in that development and improvement.
All right. Do you mind if the viewers might be able to get a demonstration of the training that happens here?
Possibly, if we have any cadets or clone troopers around here. We do actually have day 2 of ARC Trooper tryouts tomorrow, which is the physical training day for our cadets.
Uh, would it be possible if I could walk through the training demonstration?
If I am the one hosting it, then I will make sure that that is a possibility.
All right. Is it a possibility it could be done like while in the podcast? I don't want to really have to make another one.
Uh, right this second.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of what I'm implying.
Nah, no, we don't have the ARC cadets that are going through their training right now.
No, I mean
So
like
it'll
just
all have to be
normal
whenever.
training for like a
Mhm.
normal CT, just a normal basic training for like somebody
Um,
who's joining the server fresh new. We could get a basic preview
hmm.
of what that would look like.
I'm not really seeing anybody that could use the training, but
This one.
this one here.
Yes.
He looks like he's shaking in his boots. Lord Stardust, what is your position here in the GAR?
Grand Admiral.
You're a Grand Admiral. What is your experience in such a high position in the GAR?
Is this an appropriate position to be interviewing me? Probably
He's
not.
a little
But you know
sick.
what?
He's
I'm
under
gonna
the weather. He'll be all right.
Jesus. I'm gonna get. Oh, God. Give me some.
Let me know if
you have other questions. Okay. Wait, what was the question again?
I genuinely do not remember. I'll ask something that's relatively similar.
Okay.
How is your job going? That's like probably the dumbest
It's
way
going
to
great.
say it. All right.
I have a
And
lot of work to do, but it's pretty fun.
what does your job entail here in the GAR?
Oh, good gracious, my job entails so many things, because a Grand Admiral is not only the head of the Navy, but also deals with governments, establishing new legislation and, rules, and also putting people in places of power.
That sounds like a lot of work. So, what
Indeed it is. I
battalions are
just
you over?
approved the...
You said you were over the Navy.
Oh, gosh. I'm currently over the Navy and the Coruscant Guard, as well as I'm overseeing and helping out with other battalions.
And how active are the Coruscant Guard and the Navy here in the GAR?
The Navy has been moderately active for the past couple of months now. Since the dawn of this server's creation, it's kind of just been moderately active throughout the entire history. Coruscant Guard has had ups and downs, but just recently they were reopened after being closed because of inactivity, because we didn't have enough members for them. Then they just reopened again, like this very day. So,
What is your opinion of the server? Like your personal opinion on it? Should people join or should they try to find another community?
should totally join, honestly. This is like one of the most experimental communities ever. I mean, at first, this community started off with 3 leaders and then transformed from a democracy to like a like, I don't know, it's weird, but this community is very experimental and it can always change, and the people are always put first in when it comes to feedback and getting the people to say and have a ruling decision in what goes on in the server. So yeah.
So anybody here who joins, just from a cadet level, they might have a say in what might go on and what changes might be able to be added to the server.
Yep. We have announcements going out almost every day to, basically saying, "Hey, you can do this or you can do that," or there's votes going on every other day.
And you guys have a Discord server for this community, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. We have a Discord server, and for each of our battalions, we have a sub-server.
All right. Are there any other battalion leaders on that we might be able to speak to today?
Coruscant Guards battalion leader is on right now, I believe, Commander Fox. There's also Thorn and Dyer.
So who here is the gayest gay person?
Me.
That would be the Grand Admiral.
That's pretty obvious.
Although that one, and that one are pretty far up there.
Not as far as you.
Yeah. Hey, Lord, you're
Like
you're
up the
especially
Skittles, don't take
gay.
offense to this, but I gotta lower your
Last
mic
night.
level because I'm doing a podcast at the moment. I cannot. I mean this. I cannot get demonetized.
Does
okay?
this have to be done in one take?
Yes.
You said it all this out.
Imagine that he's just figuring out a lot of things that the guard just like set up a big raid.
Just mute him. Just mute him all the way.
But that's an avatar creator.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and just mute anybody that's not supposed to be speaking, and there you go.
That's supposed to... Oh god.
Are there any battalion leaders on in this instance at the moment?
Thorn.
No, I didn't.
Commander Thorn. He might be in the armory currently right now, but Commander Thorn.
All right.
Actually, here, let me see if he's still in here.
You said username
Actually, no,
was.
he's not here. He's not here.
And are there any members in the instance currently that are battalion leaders that we might be able to speak to about like their battalions and what they do? I mean, I already spoke to him.
Ooh, wait, there's Dark Lord. Wait, is Dark Lord still in here? No, he
No.
isn't. That's
Nope. I
there's
guess
barely
it's
anyone in here.
just me and the Grand Admiral.
Yep. And Fox, Gamer, and Wad. They're that's
Well,
an ally, and that's a
highest
shiny.
ranks of this server that's here.
I mean, Pizza is technically also another trooper, but they're currently being a femboy.
Oh, Phantom, I didn't ask you this before, but what is your personal opinion on the server, and should people join or should they try to look for other communities?
So this server is very expansive. We allow everybody, unless they don't comply with the main rules that we have, which is just the age restriction rule. This server is, as stated, very expansive, and I mean, yeah, let you in, walk around, and see what there is to see. I'd say it's worthy of your time.
Do you have any inspirational guidance to anybody who's just joining the Star Wars community or might just be now getting a Quest headset or even getting just VR chat just to be able to play on the Star Wars community here?
To look for
That's
in
a
a
little bit
good
fishy.
leader, even if you may not start out as one, is one that respects their troopers. They don't lead with fear or intimidation or anything. They respect them like they're on equal terms. And it's just respect is a two-way road. If a leader isn't given one, if it isn't giving it to their troopers, then why are their troopers expected to give it back?
Ooh, you're inside of me. Do you have any inspirational guidance to anybody
she
who might
said.
be joining?
Work hard and wait, what? Basically, just work hard and keep going. Eventually, you'll get a pretty high position, or you'll be able to change the server in a multitude of ways. Or you could just make friends. You know, that's what most of us are here for, just to make friends and make long-lasting relationships or memories, or all of the above. Like one who like makes memories long-lasting,
And
friendships, and
Are
chaos.
you a member of the server?
No, I'm a member of many different servers.
Alright. Give us a name of one of your servers that you're in. We'll make a podcast of that sometime this week.
I'm in the ENR, the Emperor's New Reign. It's a pretty big Imperial server ran by Starkiller.
All right. I think we might have had a podcast on that server actually recently. I'll have to go back and check.
Okay.
All right. Are there any other servers you're in, or is that it?
No, not really that are big.
After hearing
Haven't really
about
paid attention.
everything going on here, would you be interested in joining the GAR?
I just follow that dude around. I've been in so many different servers he's been to. I just follow him around. Like getting
Alright.
shot, surprisingly.
Are there any other personnel around that we might be able to speak to get like some lower ranked experience?
Let me check here. Wait, where is? Okay, he is still here. So let's go find him. Is that? Hayden. Cleo, you seen Fox around here?
Oh, no, not at all, no.
Okay. Anybody seen Fox gaming around here?
Wasn't he just in the LAT shooting everyone?
No, I don't think so.
I specifically remember getting shot by Fox in an LAT.
No, that's Wad.
Okay.
What the
Oh,
hell?
it's Cleo.
I am. I know
wait,
he's
there's
around here.
the-
Oh wait, no, now I remember where he's at. He's in the cantina,
Fox.
or he's right here.
I'm in the cantina.
Okay.
This is my personal droid.
Okay.
Bing
So
bong.
Fox, Mr.
Your
Ghostly
name
Man
is going
has
to
a
be
few questions he'd
Zacchioso.
like to ask you. And he just got shot and killed. As we do have
Shall
a
we
bit of
go
a
to the prison?
issue.
Okay, I'm back.
The
Where's
guns
my
here have been
droid?
updated to where only the
Oh.
lightsabers and staffs send
Brother,
into the prison.
no, come,
Okay.
come.
Fox!
Where is he? No! They fucking imprisoned my droid, you fucking cunts, bro.
Fox.
Like, you actually imprisoned my droid, bro.
Oh my god. Fox, Mr.
You're
Ghostly
gonna
Man
get
has a few questions
demonetized.
he'd like
Yes.
to ask you.
Okay. We're doing
What?
a
What
podcast
do you guys
series on the GAR, and I wanted to ask you a few questions about your experience here in the GAR.
When Anubis is a pussy, Wavius is the goat.
God.
There you go. That's all I had to say.
That's factually incorrect.
Skittles has humongous penis, and Skittles is very hot.
You can get me
Skittles is
demonetized,
incredibly
my
hot.
guy.
Oh my god.
Gonna get
Yeah, these are
demonetized,
the ARC
bro.
troopers I train. I try my very hardest. They do not
Skittles
start
is
out
the
very
hottest
well in the
person on
beginning.
Earth.
I'm gonna have to try my best to bleep that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
be
not
putting you
doing
through
it.
some
I'm not
extra
doing a
PT
second
tomorrow,
take.
bud.
I actually want to find out
Okay,
who was the hottest
droid,
here.
you're gonna be able to do PT. Can I make my droid do the PT? I'm going
No,
to use
no, you
to
can't.
the
I will
utmost-
dismantle that droid if you try and make it do your PT. I will dismantle
You're going
that
to
damn
be the
thing.
greatest of droid.
Borrow that
I'm
real
going to
quick.
make you the most deadliest.
But it's the
you're
only-
gonna
it's
be
the
like
only,
that one bounty hunting droid. You
It's one of the
remember
only
that bounty
B1s that
hunting
we
droid?
have left around.
Well, that's
borrow
just
it.
too damn bad.
That's
He'll
okay.
have
No,
to
he
figure out how to
doesn't.
put
He's
it
my
back
personal
together.
droid. He's my personal droid.
Oh my
But,
god.
it's the only
I'm gonna
resemblance
kill
we
that
have
one
of
that's
the
flying around.
Separatist Alliance.
You should get
Well, to me right now, he's my
We
personal
can-
droid. So let's go, personal
We can
droid.
take.
Come on.
We can still see
No,
it.
I'm reserved,
It
you can
fucking
Come on,
broken
personal
apart.
droid. Let's go.
Man,
These guys
but
are
you're
mean.
right here though.
So you guys allow Geonosis model battle droids, B1 model battle droids, just to hang around?
Reprogrammed.
My
Reprogrammed.
cat is as big as a balloon, bro. You are one.
We're
fat
very
fucker.
resourceful here at the GAR, and we don't like wasting things, especially that one, which is an Imperial droid.
Yeah,
I would
what's
give
what's
you $1.
how did we even get
A
our
dollar.
hands on that?
That's in the future.
Well, actually, lore-wise, this republic is technically we're Republic hardliners that
swear!
refuse the
No,
change
no,
of
no, he's acting like
the
Taurus right
whole
now. He's a
empire thing,
Taurus.
and
He's
now
a
we're fighting against the
Taurus.
empire.
Hey, no, wait, why I turned it?
Okay.
Because
It's all RP and
because
lore
it's a
stuff.
big old droid.
So you guys have a different lore from normal Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Skittles.
I write it
So
myself.
the war ended for us. Yes,
Yeah.
Order 66 happened, but
Right.
we kind of killed the Chancellor,
I need to tell you
and then
secret.
like
Oh,
are
Corinthians.
fighting what's the empire.
No.
No.
What?
It's my
Wait,
cheese.
what? I'm
Corinthians?
sorry.
know
Okay, I need to
Corinthians.
speak to you.
What?
Come on.
What? Am I being detained? Okay, personal droid, follow me. Follow me, personal droid.
Detain them. Make them drop their weapon, and put their hands behind their head.
Alright guys, so as you've seen, this is the GAR. It's a pretty cool server. Some pretty cool guys. They've got some LAATs somewhere around here. We'll go exploring around their map a little bit. I actually mapped this place out by hand, actually. This is actually a community that I actually started. I was one of those first 3 leaders that they mentioned before. This is a pretty cool community, I could say for myself. This is where the LAATs are normally at, but somebody has already grabbed them. Going around this way, there's... my apologies for my yawning. There's a cantina down this way. Right in here, there's a cantina. There's a big reactor room right here. And that is the... there's a pad right there that brings you straight up to the... what's it called? The bridge. And we're gonna have to turn this off. Alright. This is all juice. No drinking on the job. Finish that whole bottle. Surprise. Alright. Going in this way, I'm pretty sure this is the microphone room. Yep, there is a microphone that spawns in here. This is for announcements and rallies in the GAR. Over this way, I'm pretty sure this is the... well, it was the Senate Guard room, but I believe is now the nothingness area. You can see it's still got all the blue from the Senate Guards before, and all the blue in here from the Senate Guards. I believe if we open this, there should be a poster in here. Nope, it's gone. Used to say something like the 1100th Battalion or something. Over this way, we've got the prison. As you can see, somebody has died in here a couple of times, and there's somebody who actually just now died. Don't get too close to these walls because they will suck you in. Oh. And we can go ahead and move these out here. And I can't grab that one. I don't think anybody else has died enough to go to other cells. Oh, they have somebody with a dark saber died in there, and with a staff. And nobody's dying here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and take this back over to the armory. We're gonna go the long way around just so we can get the rest of the scenery. Down here we've got the shadow room for all the shadow guards. It's the shadow guard armory, and that droid is broken. This is the room for all the shadow guards in here. Coming down this hallway, we've got the security room, where there are security cameras on each of those three, and there are security buttons over there, and some secret special weapons in the back over there. This is the Jedi training facility and the Shadow training facility and just basically any of the guards training facility. Now we're on the other side over here. Oh, no, we'll go ahead and we'll look at the bridge since we're already here. And this is the bridge. We got all these fancy buttons up here, and yes, they do work. The bridge is not in the correct spot, but it's fine. Just run back over here to get out of there. Going back down the side here, that just loops around. You'll see where it connects up in right here. Coming down this way, the hallway. You have the Jedi area down here. There's actually a holocron room right here with the holocron in it. And the council room.
I think we got caught by something. Yeah, sitting there.
I love you. Pet,
We
pet,
did a little
pet,
bit more
pet,
than just
pet.
sitting together, Stardust.
We were just chilling.
No, I'm
Dude,
talking
I
about me
want
and
to be
you.
fucked, man.
We were.
What?
Where's Cleo?
We were
Cleo's
doing
gone.
we
For
just
$2
together.
and a soda pop. For $2
We
and a
never
soda
went to the
pop,
back
guys.
together.
Anybody,
What do you mean?
anybody.
No, I'm
here,
talking about
anybody.
yesterday.
Where's my personal
Cleo.
looking at me with disappointment?
Alright.
Master.
Remember
Bro,
you.
we
Gonna walk out here.
Bro, we were watching everything.
Here is actually a list of rules. Alright. And there is actually it says the Grand Army of the Republic 2.0 down here. soon to be 2.1. If there's anything you guys want to see happen next with the GAR or any other communities that you guys want me to go around and ask questions about or go in and maybe try a couple trainings, let me know in the comments below and we'll definitely get that on the schedule.